Hello everyone. We are here to discuss the examples of motion and examples of distance and displacement. So we'll quickly start with the example of motion. The example number 1, as you can see in the picture, there are a lot of cars, truck moving, and when any object is moving, it is said to be in motion or in the moving state, you can say. That is a basic example. You can see everywhere you go, you see the roads, cars are moving so speedy cars, and that means they are in motion. So a bit of elaborated thing, if I talk about the second example, a body is in motion when its position continuously changes with respect to a stationary object taken as a reference point. So if I talk about stationary objects, tree, house are stationary, and the person seeing from inside, and he clearly sees from A position to B position, car is moving. And car is moving, after 5 seconds, car reaches to the B point. So car is said to be in motion. Now we'll come to the examples of distance and displacement. So starting with a basic example, if A wants to travel to C, A will travel to C via B because he wants to go to B also. So the distance travel from A to C will be 5 plus 3, that is 8 kilometers, and distance will be 4 kilometers towards east. That will be displacement, sorry. And if I talk about basic definitions, distance, when a body moves from one position to another, there's an actual length of indirect path. This is the indirect path, and direct path is from A to C is this 4 kilometers towards east, and that is also called the shortest path, and hence called as displacement because it is the shortest path. You can see it clearly. What is it? What change here is 4 kilometer towards east. So displacement has direction as well as magnitude. Magnitude 4 kilometer and direction is towards east. So north, south, east and west. You can clearly see on your right, that is east. 4 kilometer towards east. So this will be called as a vector quantity, and distance is called as a scalar quantity because scalar quantity has magnitude only, no direction, and vector quantity has direction and magnitude both. We'll discuss about this in our later video lectures, what is vector and what is scalar. So now coming back to the second example, if I talk about, this is a basic example. As you can see, it's a circular hill, and from point A to B, if my car travel from from this hill, it will travel 25 kilometers. And if it goes directly to point B, that is from the center in a straight line, that is 10 kilometers. So car travel via hill will be 25 kilometers, and that on a straight line is 10 kilometers, as you can clearly see in this example. So distance will be, yes, 25, and displacement will be 10 kilometers. Exactly. Now we'll discuss some examples that shows displacement to be 0. Yes, displacement can be 0, whereas distance can never be 0. Here are a basic example you can clearly see, and in a triangle and a circular path. So if I talk about triangle, distance travel here from point A and coming back to point A, if I say, then 5 plus 3 plus 4 will make me 12. That is 12 kilometers. That will be distance. And in the same scenario, if I talk about distance from A to A, that will be stationary point, this point. The shortest path will be 0 and in no direction because the person is standing at A, and he'll not have to move anywhere because he has to come back to A. The distance will be the indirect path, but direct path, there is no direct path, that is 0. So displacement here is 0. Same in the circular track. If point A will travel and come back to point A in a circular track, then distance travel will be the circumference of the circle. Yes, this is the radius, And circumference of the circle is correct, 2 pi r. That is the circumference of the circle, and that will be the distance traveled. Displacement here again is 0 because starting with the point A and ending to the A, that will become stationary. There is no displacement in this case. Same in both cases, displacement will be 0 and distance will be in this 2 pi r and this 12 kilometers. So these are the basic examples which we have told you in this video. Any further examples if you want, and you want something to elaborate or something like that, you can please let us know in the reviews. You can please give us feedbacks, and also in the comment section you can just let us know anything.